took my first solo trip when I was about 16 years old. Getting in my car and driving 6 hours right at the foothills of the mountain. And I remember thinking, this is just the coolest thing. I'm by myself. I can see on top of the world. It's so quiet. I probably could have yelled at the top of my lungs and nobody would have heard me. And that is exactly where I wanted to be. I think birds are so underrated. I think a lot of people see, their local pigeon and they think that's the only bird in the world, which is fine, but they have so much more to offer. When you first start out trying to identify different birds and different habitats, you buy a field guide, but usually they're just a drawing. There's no book that can possibly do, a keel-billed toucan justice. My dad was a photographer, and he took me to photograph birds when I was young. And when we were out and about, a common raven flew down into the path, and my dad said, "Come look through the camera." And right when I looked through the camera, the light just hit the raven perfectly. I thought the camera was like this magical thing. When you can show someone that for the first time, it's quite a special moment. Tracking them, finding them, and then actually getting a usable shot for what you need is very challenging. And it takes me to so many different environments. So it's a bit impractical for me to bring a lot of camera gear. Having the Olympus system that is so versatile is a real game changer. It's so light, I can head up into the mountains or into the woods, only bring this one lens and be perfectly fine. I prefer to photograph handheld, so one of my favorite features on the Olympus 150 to 400 millimeter lens is the image stabilization. The longest I spent tracking a bird was probably about 23 days or so. I sat and waited for about 6 hours a day, waiting for an owl to come back to its nest so I could get a flight shot of it entering the nest, which I would have missed if I was shooting with a different lens. And if I need to, I can get even closer with the built-in teleconverter. Honestly, I love birds because they're gorgeous. There's 10,000 plus different species, but they're just wicked cool. That's it. Photography actually really helped me learn a lot about myself, and what drives me right now in life is being able to share that with other people.